What's going on, everybody? My name is Tewtiy, and if you guys seen the title and thumbnail, you already know what's going on. We're going to be taking ourselves a normal tack shooter, and we're going to put it in overdrive mode, and we're going to give even faster shooting, and then we're going to boost the living poop out of it, okay? We're going to put ultra boost on it. We're going to put an alchemist brew buff on it. We're going to make this a super duper powerful tower, and then what we're going to be doing, because the problem with the tack shooter is, let's be honest, its range is like here's Pat Fusty's range is like this, tack shooter is like that. It doesn't have any range. It's like it doesn't even have any arms. It can't do anything. It's like brrr. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our favorite tower, the helicopter pilot. We're going to get special poperations, and we're going to pick up the tack shooter, and we're going to make it so the helicopter is going to chase down all the balloons and let the tack shooter do its work. The reason we want to play on logs is because it's the longest track in the game. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to play on the hard difficulty to make it more fun. We could play on half cash, but I don't want to play on half cash. And we're going to do alternate balloons rounds. We could do alternate balloons rounds. That could be pretty funny. Let's do alternate balloon rounds just to spice it up, make the challenge a little bit more exciting. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start by putting down the tack shooter, because that's going to be the first thing that we need. And then we can go ahead and we're going to go faster shooting, even faster, more tacks, even more tacks, and tack sprayer. So we're actually going to get a couple of cash drops. I love that we have googly eyes. That always just makes it so funny. We're going to need some banks because it is going to be pretty expensive. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a couple of banks, because ideally this is going to be a relatively expensive strategy, and I want to get it up and running so we kind of know what's going on. How's this guy doing so far? We need to get overdrive. So overdrive is going to be the best thing. See, his range is just not very impressive, right? It's just not that great. Oh my gosh, there's already camos on round 5. We need to deal with these camo balloons. Ninja monkey. Ninja monkey will deal with camo balloons. There we go. All right, we can also double the speed now. I love the googly eyes, by the way. The googly eyes are so good. They're so funny. Let's put ourselves, we're gonna get a ninja down because there's a lot of camo balloons for some reason. And then seeking shurikens. Okay, there we go. We don't need this guy anymore. We can sell him for some quick and easy money. And we're gonna need the $3,000. The bank's gonna help us with that. We're also gonna want to get a permanent brewmaster. We're also going to want to get an overclock guy. So there's gonna be a couple of things. So let's deposit some of our money into these banks, because by doing that, it's gonna give us more money to work with and to deal with all of the problems. Every little dollar that you put into the banks, dude, oh my gosh, why is there lead balloons on round 10? Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. This is tedious. I don't want to have to deal with all these shenanigans. Okay. I love how it leaves like one blue balloon left. It's so tedious. Okay. But we've already dealt with that. Overdrive's going to be a little expensive, but we're going to make it work. Collect all. That's only $9,000. That's not a lot of money to work with. I kind of want to just chill out and let the banks do their thing, and we'll just kind of survive until then. Until then, I really want to get a village with MIB, but the problem is that's really expensive, and I don't want to do that. We can just go ahead and we're going to just put down Octo Jones and let Octo Jones deal with things. We're at $18,000. We could use that to buy some more banks, but I'm going to let the interest just compound on this. That's 5,000, 4,000, 4,000. Yeah, the interest is going to compound a whole lot faster on these guys, and then we're going to put the money back into it, because we only want to take out about half of it, which is going to give us around 20,000, which we can make more banks with. Okay, so we can collect all, and now we can deposit, and then deposit. Okay, so that leaves us with $22,000, which we're going to use to get some more banks. It's not going to be cheap to get all of the upgrades that we're going to want and need for this. So we're going to need a lot of banks, but we're doing a lot better. And we also have this guy. So we're also going to want to go ahead and get our helicopter. So this helicopter, we're going to put him here. This guy's job is pursuit. And then we're also going to want to get, we need IFR. Collect all. Okay, get IFR and then get downdraft. Can he not? This is very annoying. Okay, we're gonna put you right here, and then we're gonna go and get MIB and get bigger radius. And now jungle drums. Does this guy have the... Yeah. Okay, we don't really have to worry about anything. And now we can also get overdrive. Overdrive is gonna be really important for us. Okay, so now that we have that, we can go ahead and start working on some of the other things we're gonna need, like this brewmaster. So for larger, we're gonna go ahead and get stronger stimulant, and we can also get faster throwing. So it actually gives them a little bit more range, which is going to be very important. Having a little bit more range on this guy is going to mean a whole world of difference. I just got the hiccups for some strange reason. Do we want to get super long range? So faster shooting is nice, but I think we might want to get, we're going to sell this tack shooter because I actually think our best bet is to do, so we're going to want to get overdrive, and we're also going to want to get super range tacks to have more range, because you can't put a T5 tower in the helicopter, so we're going to want to have a lot of range with it. It's not going to be as powerful. We're losing a little bit, but that's fine. It's only around 30. We're doing okay. I don't really have too much to worry about. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get some more banks. Reason we want to get more banks is, again, it's really expensive. So we need permanent brew, which is $64,000, and we're also going to need ultra boost, which is, I don't know, $130,000. So we need around $200,000. Plus, we're also going to need support Chinook and special poperations, which cost $32,000. So all in all, we're going to need around $240,000. There we go, $63,000. That's a lot of money. Let's go ahead and we're just going to turn all of these into banks. Just banks everywhere. And then I want when all of these banks are filled up, I'm ready to just be good to go. There we go. Look at all of those. Look at all of those chickens. Okay, that's a lot of banks, guys. They're kind of like not organized, but we're not. Oh, wait. There we go. These banks are not organized, but we're going to just make it work, guys. We're going to make it work. Okay, so we have all of these banks down. Yeah, look at that. $900 and it gives us $11,000. That is so nice. Alrighty, so we can go ahead. We're going to get the support Chinook. The reason I want to get the support Chinook is because we get cash drops from it. So we can use that to make more money. And it actually tells us how much money it makes us. I think so, at least. We'll see. Oh, it's a fortified Moab that shows up in round 40. That's spooky. I totally forgot. Let's go ahead and turn this into special poperations. Do I want to do that yet? No, it's okay. I don't need to do that just yet. What's got the most pops? Probably this thing, right? The Alchemist, the Ninja. The Ninja's got the most pops right now, which is kind of crazy to me, but that's fine. Those are just like a support towers that's kind of helping us out in the meantime. We're at $100,000. $100,000. Oh, it's like stuck right before we get to 100,000. 8,000. Once this get to max, yeah, once that maxes out, that's going to be a lot of money. We're actually almost there. It's okay. There we go. So we're going to collect all. That's $180,000. So first things first, we need a ultra boost. Oh no, I used all my robots last video. That's okay. We only need one robot. There we go. And now we can start ultra boosting this guy. And then we're going to have the robot linked to him. So now he's going to just constantly be ultra boosted, which is fine because now they can kind of do that permanently. That's good. We're going to need $64,000, which is really expensive, but again, we'll make it work. We're going to want to put villages down everywhere too, because we want villages to make sure that these guys can pop all types of balloons. Because it is a primary tower, we're going to want to get the primary upgrades. All right, we're at $54,000. What's this at? 20,000. It's still not enough. We want to save up money. Almost at the Alchemist. We're at around 54. This is like not a cheap strategy, but you know what? We make it work. Oh my gosh, that is some googly eyes on that thing. And permanent brew. Okay, cool. We got permanent brew, and we now have the permanent brew buff. I'm so glad they actually added a picture for the permanent brew buff. $62,000. Okay, that's all we need for now to start making things work. So, special poperations. We can now get our door gunner. Oh yeah, look at the range on that. That's amazing. Okay. So, there we go. There's our gunner. Okay, that's so good. Okay, so we actually don't need these guys anymore. So we can sell all of those. So we have our gunner now. And now look how powerful it is. Now that he's ultra boosted, this is the craziest helicopter ever. Okay, so now what we can do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put villages everywhere. So these villages, so we want jungle drums, we want primary training, and then primary mentoring. So it gets increased range and reduced ability cooldowns. But really we want just the increased range and the radar scanner so they can pop camo balloons. And then we want call to arms as well. And eventually we're going to want to get homeland defense. That's going to be really nice once we get that. You know, we can put this helicopter right here, or this guy right here. We just kind of want to stack these towers all over. Because I'm pretty sure the way it works is since it's a moving tower, whenever it's in range, it gets the buff. But it has to be in range for it to get the buff. But look how fast it attacks. It's almost like a tack zone. It's really, really powerful. I really want to see what happens at the end. Like at the end of the game, I wonder if that's going to be considered our like super tower. We'll have to find out. Yeah, so look, once it gets close to once you get in range of the village, you can see it actually picks up attack speed. So we definitely want to get this to the $43,000 upgrade, which is going to make it even better. Look at it go. It's going. It's so good. Go, my friend. I really wish we could get the T5 upgrade of it. The T5 upgrade of it is going to be, would be so funny. So this guy's only got 108 or 18,000 pops. So he's definitely not the one that's popping everything right now. It's definitely the tack shooter. I mean, it's a global tack shooter. Like, what do you expect to happen? It's going to be really good. This is at $92,000. Holy cow. That's so much money. And once we get this, I'm going to sell all of the banks for $5,000 each. So, I mean, with how many banks we have, that's another, I don't know, $50,000, $60,000. It's a lot of money. I wish we could get more T5s because you can only have one special poperations T5, so you can't really do a lot. Oh, $142,000. And now we can go through the process of just selling all of these. Sell. Yeah, because we get 5,000 each. Okay, we can also go ahead and get Homeland Defense. Homeland Defense is going to be really nice, and we can collect that extra $1,000 that was just generated. Because if selling a bank that has money in it is like bad luck, unless it's like very minimum, it's just bad luck. All right, $200,000. That just made the whole map look so much less like clustered and like claustrophobic. So it's much better now. Okay, let's go ahead and let's put some more villages down everywhere. So you guys know we want more of these, and then we also are gonna want some of these. Okay, perfect. That's pretty much everywhere. What we also want to do though is we're going, oh no, can I not put a village right there? Oh, that is unfortunate. That's okay. Now we want to get MIB everywhere too. The more MIB villages, the better. So that's pretty much it. So we can boost this. And that makes this thing attack way faster. Remember, this is only a T4 as well. So it's not like, you know, this is the tack zone or whatever. If it was the tack zone, it would be so much more powerful. It would be unstoppable. Comment down below, what is the worst tower for this? I feel like it has to be like a mortar, right? I feel like a mortar tower is the worst tower to have as a side gunner. Oh, it's going a little bit slower here. Let's boost it. Boost it. Attack faster. Because the thing with the mortar is you want to be able to click on the mortar directly to change like where it's shooting, right? But you can't do that if it's in the helicopter. And there's no point for it to be in the helicopter because it can shoot anywhere anyways, right? I can understand the sniper because the sniper can sometimes like have his range blocked if you're in a weird map. Like for example, if you look at the sniper, there's nowhere you can put a sniper where he can hit everything. I mean, I guess right here he can pretty much hit everything. But you see there's the red stuff. But if he's up in the helicopter, he can shoot down anywhere on the map, which I think could actually be pretty useful in certain situations and certain maps. And most of the time, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But, oh my goodness, it's starting to get a little bit crazy here. How many pops does this guy have? 30,000. So the tack shooter has to be doing work. Like, it has to be doing some, like, crazy work here. We'll go into free play if it doesn't show us how many pops it has, and then, like, drop it off and see exactly, like, how much work it's doing. Because I honestly have no clue what it's doing. Is there any way... Wait, if I click on the helicopter, can I see the side gunner? Info. No, info doesn't do anything. Interesting. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but I guess I can't really complain too much. It's still, like, look at the pops. It's crazy how good it is. Look, he is like, the tack zone is... It's not even the tack zone. Yeah, he's... Oh, my goodness, here's his OMG. Let's boost all of them. Come on. Alright, let's see how good he is against his OMG. And boost it. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. It's not, like, amazing, but it's pretty darn good. All right, round 80. I think we have to deal with like multiple OMGs, right? Or is it just one OMG? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's multiple OMGs. All right, do all the boosts. Do all of the boosts. I love it. Having a global tack shooter is just so powerful. It feels really good to have it. I feel like it's not like super duper overpowered, but it's still like, it's fun. I think that's the thing. It's just fun. Okay. So it doesn't, so monkey start 37,000 pops. Okay, so wait, let's go next. Let's go into free play real fast and let's drop it off. So there it is. We're dropping it off. So that has, okay, that had 40,000 pops. This had almost 400,000 400,000 pops. Think about that. That is crazy. This had almost 10 times the amount of pops. That is a lot of pops. That worked out really well, actually. Almost 400,000 pops. You normally are not going to get that on your normal T4 tack shooter. But that's where we're going to end off this video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more awesome content. Bye, everyone.